ShotQuality Live BetCast. Back to the action. ShotQuality Live BetCast. Let's get the 600 hits of death sprinkled.
Oh no. I give it 2 big goons.
From the basement, from the garage, from an idea. Now, hopefully going to break 1,000 viewers again today. Now,
we'll be out in Vegas.
Gang hits Vegas.
that crunch. When you hear that crunch, it means we're hitting it twice for a better price. Save your heart, right?
We'll be hanging around Planet Hollywood.
Vegas is going to be awesome, though. We're going to have live shows.
You guys should all come.
If you can trust your data quickly and be correct, you're going to win in this market. And that's what ShotQuality gives you.
I believe we sleep in May, Justin.
Saturday, February 21st, you're watching the only live betting show that uses ShotQuality data to bet on every single game as it happens in the minute. I'm your host, Justin Perri, and that's right. Strap in. 45 minutes of SQLive BetCast starts right now. Mr. Musa, how you doing? Welcome back to the show. And, of course, we got our most loved co-host, Mr. Maximilian Hofmeyer, back in the seat with us. Max, we missed you on, what was that, Thursday? A little special episode Thursday. I stayed hot. Musa hit another 1 and 2, which I'm sure he will lament for us publicly a few times today. But we're back. We got to fix the screen. I don't really like that gap there. I don't know what's going on. But we got the data on the screen. We got a lot of fun games going on. And we're going to give you another dose of live betting expertise here on SQLive BetCast. So, guys, let's not waste any time. We got a big Saturday slate. Next week is the last show of February. And then we will finally be in the month I feel like we've all been waiting for. I think this is going to be one of the best March Madnesses we've seen in years. And it's only gotten better and better. So stop me from talking. Someone make a play or say what's up. Max, how you been?
Oh, good to be back. Yeah, we snuck a little Thursday episode. I think we'll be back to Wednesday, right, next week?
That's correct.
So, but yeah, I can't believe, when you said that last episode of February, my God, where did the time go?
We made it. We have made it. All the college basketball sickos, the real ones, here with us in the first 5 minutes of the show. I know you guys are as excited as we are. So we have a lot of fun stuff coming. I think we're going to ramp up to 3 shows a week, at least once we start getting closer to those conference tournaments. Then, of course, wasting no time.
I'll start us out with a little Virginia and Miami ACC action, under 156.5 here.
All right.
Some good shot making in that one. So go ahead and take the under.
Let's go. I mean, right next to it too, right? I mean, maybe a little bit more for Mercer than Samford. I'm going to get us going too. We can talk logistics. We can talk scheduling when maybe we don't have a million plays to make. But let's get the ball rolling. I'm going to go ahead. Max, you and I love this team. I feel like we have both bet.
Did you take him today?
I did.
Same.
So you can't quit Samford once you start Samford. I'm going to take the plus 4.5 here live at the half, getting a minus 115 price on that bad boy.
Pull up their profile, though. Look what they've done. They've won 6 in a row. We kept saying this team is better than what their record is, and they've won 6 in a row and expected to win.
Yeah, they've been pretty good. I don't know that the profile, for whatever reason, the profiles on this thing, it works with the live. We have a specially set up account just for the show. So I got to get that settled. But yeah, Samford has been obviously crushing it. It's been a really nice vindication for us here at ShotQuality because we have been on them for most of the year and saying that they're better than they are. So hopefully.
All right, this one's a doozy, and I think it's 1 row up, Mercyhurst and LIU under 165.5.
Wow.
Both teams are double digits over expected scores there in that one.
That's scary. That's definitely scary. No one's playing in defense, Max. But yeah,
I know I'm starting with two unders today.
Yeah, I feel like unders are scary for me. I try to I don't know. Maybe look, the number's going to be high, right? What'd you get?
I will say 165.5, but it is an NEC under too. These are slow. I don't know. The Mercyhurst plays slow. Hopefully it gets tight here in the second half. But
yeah,
hopefully it looks a little more like Stonehill and Lemoyne, the one next to it.
Let's hope. I mean, do you want an over there? Moose, how are you feeling? Anything you got your eye on?
No, I see it. There's a lot of if you like unders and you like taking unders based off the live number, today's your day. Good.
Today's definitely your day. There's a lot of stuff on this board. We're gonna have a good one. We're gonna have some rapid fire. As you guys know, I'm in my flow state, so I'm really not gonna think about it. We are on a 29-8 run over the last 4 episodes. If you've tailed me, I'm gonna go ahead and get in on the Columbia Lions, expected to be up by 10, down by 1 at the half, paying a short -3.5 for Columbia to win. All right.
Somebody asked about Kansas. There's only 3 minutes left. We usually don't like to play games when there's barely any time, but we can take a look at the score here. We actually expect UC to be winning that one. So
yeah. I'm gonna try to I got the new Twitter problem with the show not actually tweeting from the Twitter account is really weird. I still don't like this. I don't know why they're doing that.
Is it because we're technically kind of gambling? Did I see something about?
No, I think that's just monetization.
Okay.
Yeah, and we don't monetize our tweets anyway. I don't really want to do that. I have a blue check just so we can stream. I don't think I monetize my stuff, but because then I'm tweeting for the wrong reasons. I tweet for the love of the game, but it's true. I tweet into the darkness. I do that. That's just what my brain's like. So I did just retweet the show. Max, Moose, you guys want to do that? Probably a pretty easy way to get us a couple more people in here. We'll have to deal with Twitter later. That's okay. We don't really care. All right. So we'll keep scrolling and rolling in the meantime. Anyone interested in the Louise? Again, too late here. This would have been an interesting spot. I don't know what it was before, but we should get out of these games that are finishing. Navy, Army. Man, Navy has been one of these teams, man, that I think just continues to overperform, get bad looks and hit them. And I think it has a lot to do with them being way, way taller than everybody else in this conference. So not really enough there, but something to keep an eye on is this Navy team, especially if they make it far in that Patriot League tournament and maybe even get to March. I mean, if this team,
if you like continuity, Navy's your team because I'm pretty sure they're number 1 in minutes returned.
They are
81% of their minutes from last year.
But if this is a team that gets to Dayton or somehow doesn't get a 16 or I don't know, however they get into March, I am going to be against them. I'll just tell you right now. I just do not think that they hold up against other conferences. So we'll see how it goes. But that's why I love March, because you get to sort of bring in all these things that you've seen all year.
That's why I love conference tournaments. That's why they're the best.
Conference tournaments are definitely an interesting time. All right. Speaking of the Patriot, though, we got Colgate. The
Ivy League. I'm going to go Yale.
Ooh.
Yale.
What you got there?
Mine's 2.5.
Okay. A little short. I like it. I'll let you rock with it.
Look at that shot quality points per possession difference. I mean, come on now.
Yeah. No, again, Yale probably having a couple difficulties there. Maybe turnovers.
They're down Nick Townsend. That's probably why they're struggling.
Hey, I mean, look, the shot quality data does not really care, right? So they are still developing those looks without him. But yeah, maybe some of that finishing is being missed. We'll see. I'm going to go ahead and continue the rapid fire pace here on ShotQuality Live BetCast. It's what we love to do here. Little, not really spooky. We haven't really hit the spooky spread in a couple of episodes, and maybe that's why I'm so hot on these shows. But Loyola Maryland, plus the 12.5, minus 115 on this one. Again, expected to be winning. Shot quality having this one as a 17-point differential between the actual differential and expected. So we'll go ahead and get that. Usually look for around 10 points there. This one should be a strong-ish play. Again, don't need Loyola Maryland to storm back. Don't need to take the money line. Not going to do a sprinkle. Just need them to lose by 12. Just keep it even for the rest of the game. Basically a second half money line here, if you want to frame it that way. So you can look for that as well. Maybe they have a better price. Always make sure you're shopping. But yeah, let's rock and roll there. Anything else, guys? We have.
I got a little distracted when we were talking about this one, but Sanford plus 4.5 as well.
Okay.
Did get in on that one. And if you missed it, Justin played that one earlier as well.
Yeah. So we're both on it. Maybe Musa will make us hit that squad ride button. We'll see how it goes. But let's see what else we got. see what we got. We got some games starting up at 3 o'clock. We will load those up. We will try to get plays in on them. Of course, ShotQuality Live BetCast, a 45-minute experience twice a week, Wednesday nights, Saturday afternoons. And soon we will start mixing in a few more shows as everyone gets into March. Some of those big conference tournaments. What we like to do is make sure the show is on when the games are on so that you can do some live betting and see what it's like and see why you might want to use this technology to help your live betting at home. Pretty clear why we're doing this. But all right, Middle Tennessee versus Delaware. Not really interested. Nebraska, Penn State, well within reason, even though it is a little bit unreasonable for Penn State so far. That line, what was that line?
12, 13, no, 18 range,
okay.
I think.
Okay. Yeah, I think you're right. Pretty tough. Nebraska's been great. I think it closed 17.5. That'll be an interesting March team, Nebraska. What do you think of the Huskers, Max?
I want them.
Real quick before we get into Husker talk, SIUE and Tennessee State's right there on the right. I took under. What did I take?
I like that.
76. I got a halftime line. So I got 76.5 at the half. So whatever that is, plus whatever they're at. There you go.
Okay.
Good math.
You can play. You can just write down 76 to half.
142.5. 142.5.
All right, that's fine. But you can phrase it.
No.
Second half bets do exist.
They do exist.
I'm a little torn here, guys. I'm gonna hit the star so I can come back and check it out. But Duquesne, Dayton, and under potentially.
There's a lot of. I think Musa brought it up. There's a lot of, if you like unders, live unders.
Great.
All over the board.
No one playing defense at the end of February. Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Let's go with this Wagner SFPA line. I believe this. Were you saying this, Max, on Twitter? Someone's saying,
yeah,
last home game ever.
Yeah, in Division I. Yeah.
Division I. I'm going to take Wagner. Let's have them go outside on their own home court. I got a nice -2.5 around even money here, -101 for this one. Of course, some New York teams make it a little suspect, but what are you going to do? Wagner, the only school in Division I on Staten Island. What do they call it? Staten, Italy? Yeah. So what are you going to do? A little Staten, Italy for you guys. All right, Tennessee, Vanderbilt. Oh, if you really want to get into it, call it Shaolin. That's culture. But all right, we'll see if anyone's a Wu-Tang fan in the comments. But Rhode Island, LaSalle. The fuck?
Rhode Island off the St. Louis win, too. They just beat SLU at home, dishing the Billikens loss, and now, struggling with LaSalle early. Very early.
I mean, again, do you want to get it at 7 points in 9 minutes after you knock off a ranked team and storm the court? Is that expected? Is that they just been partying too hard?
Oh, wow. Okay, Rhode Island's +1.5. You can get a money line +102 if you want it.
I see that as well. I literally see that as well over at FanDuel. I'm gonna take the +1.5. Actually, I'm gonna pay the price, take the +1.5. A 1 point loss would be pretty poetic, so I'm gonna keep that door open. And again, I mean, the edge is pretty evenly applied, right? If you have an edge on the team, you should have an edge on both those lines. Of course, you want to get price specific and try to find the better one. I understand. But I'll take Rhode Island there, expected to be winning that game right now. So, all right, first sweep done. First 15 minutes of action here on ShotQuality Live. I don't know if anyone else wants another under. Hofstra Northeastern is a potential one.
Northeastern is one of they don't play defense teams.
They're absolutely on my. What was that, Moose?
We had them last show, Northeastern. They did all
right. They did all right. And they won. We didn't really miss a lot last time.
No, they lost. That was one.
Oh my God, the Bearcats are up 16. My goodness.
Which Bearcats?
Cincinnati at Allen Fieldhouse.
Wow.
You don't want to show.
There's only 20 seconds left. My gosh. Wes Miller coaching for his job. Keep him there. As a Xavier fan, keep Wes there.
All right. Well, that's a big result. I've been a little low on Kansas this season, but that's a big result.
Yeah, I mean, their defense is awesome, but they've had some very, very good 3-point variance this year.
Yeah, they have. Let's check out that one in a little bit more detail here. Of course, you can check out a lot of different stats of shot quality, whether you want to preview your matchups. We have all this data available for every single matchup. So spacing, shot making, open three rates, rim and 3 points per possession, anything that you want. And then, of course, this is the big bad boy with the everything you need to see. And yeah, I mean, look, Peterson again, man, he's so nice. But what are you going to do? You got two players on Cincinnati that are expected to have 33 points, and they're coming in there and they got 46. Like that's the game, And if you want to add in Celestine, that's another +5 against the differential, and you just don't have that type of shooting on the other side tonight. Sometimes that's just betting. Sometimes that's specifically betting basketball. You don't understand variability and variance. You probably want to go learn what those are before you have a hard time falling asleep when your bets lose. Just my 2 cents as someone who's bet 700 wagers in the last 2 months. So anyway, let's hit the reload button. Let's see if we can find anything else that Shot Quality says we should bet. And in the meantime, I think we could take a quick break and go get a word from our sponsors here at ShotQuality Live BetCast, so we can try to get that set up. Who knows? I think I got it this time, guys. So we'll be right back. Thanks for hanging. ShotQuality Live BetCast is now presented by Novig, America's #1 sports prediction market. With Novig, you play against other real users instead of the house. Available in over 35 states, Novig lets you choose between shopping for the best available odds or offering your own odds in markets such as NBA, NFL, MLB, and, of course, college basketball. Trade Novig coins to play for fun and hone your trading strategies for Novig Cash to compete for a chance to achieve rewards and win cash prizes. Sign up for Novig today using code ShotQuality for a $25 purchase match and a free month of shot quality data, which includes full access to NBA Shot Quality Live. And now back to the live action. Oh, that was nice. I got a little break. I got a little water, took a little stroll around my apartment. That was nice. But all right, we got the Kansas game up on the screen. We're going to go back to the big board. It's not that big today, guys. I think a lot of the games are a little bit later, right? Pretty big.
Do you want to check out this Texas Tech Kansas State game? Take a look at the Red Raiders without Toppin in their first game, and
they don't seem to be having problems.
No, because
that's Kansas State.
Exactly. This is not the game that they will miss them.
This State's second game without Tang?
Yes. Game number 1 without Tang.
No. They played one already.
They won their first game without Tang.
Yeah.
They
won outright.
Yeah, I said this is the second game.
Okay. I misheard you. Too many.
No, he said first. No, you didn't mishear him.
No,
you misspoke.
No, I said they won the first game.
Okay.
But yeah, they smoked Baylor.
All right, we'll have to clip it. We'll come back. But anyway, not important. We just like busting Max's chops.
But now Texas Tech, their next game though, they host UC, who just knocked off Kansas. So maybe that's the game that they might miss Toppin a little.
Wow, I don't know, but I mean, if you like those spots, if you're a spot guy, you're coming off a win over Kansas, that could be a letdown spot. Maybe Texas Tech keeps rolling. I don't know. Obviously, I'm a little disappointed.
Saturday, Texas Tech plays. So a week from today when we're on, they'll be playing at Iowa State, and good luck.
Yeah, good luck. Wow. Yeah, that's at Iowa State. No, that's going to be an Iowa State bet probably.
Yeah. Ooh.
But yeah, I mean, we were here on Thursday. I think that was the day after the Toppin news dropped. I think it came out on Wednesday. And, so I'll reiterate the same thing. Max, you can hear my point. I, as a future holder on Texas Tech, cannot complain one bit. Like that's just I made the bet at the worst possible time. I should have waited a week.
Complain.
No. What am I supposed to do? Be upset that the kid got hurt? I don't believe it.
That's like I used to the year Jamal Shed got hurt in the tournament. I was all over Houston futures to win it.
Yeah, who was?
It's like, you know what? That's just it happens.
Cookie crumbles. Look, you play your futures right. You don't need to win them every year.
Mm-hmm.
That's my perspective on it, right? Like you're playing 30-1s, 20-1s. You can't alter your strategies because it doesn't happen in year 1. You're playing for year 2 or year 3 to cash, and then for year 4 and 5 be bad too. You just got to understand the odds. If odds confuse you, I recommend trying to change that. That's the biggest hint I have.
Justin, I only have 3 plays. Find me something.
Musa. Oh, Max?
No, yeah, I only have 3.
I thought Musa was talking to me because of that.
Wow.
You don't like Colgate, Loyola, Maryland here? You don't want to get in on that one? You might have missed your window. They're only down 6 now.
You know, like I'm not interested in the Kangaroos of Kansas City down 30. Talk about a team that doesn't play defense.
Are they down 30?
Yeah, at North Dakota State.
They are down
29.
Oh, no, they're down
sorry.
29. They're down.
Yeah,
20.
sorry, my bad. That was mean
30.
to
He
round
keeps
up.
messing up his numbers.
Where the
That
hell
was
is
mean
that?
to round up to the Roos.
Is it you keep it UMKC, right?
Yeah, it's UMKC.
Oh my gosh, I'm accidentally adding a bookmark.
Stadium Pulse. Oh,
Literally, I'm in my own head. All right, this might be one of the grossest. I mean, do we even do it?
No.
Yeah.
Please don't.
Please do.
I've won 20 units in 4 shows, Max.
Do they even have a line? I'm not even seeing a line on this game. They might have took this game down.
We're gonna hear it was some point shaving.
I mean, they might be doing you a favor.
They probably are. Let's see what we can find. I think I saw it at one point. Yeah, I got a 33.5 point line at DraftKings, minus 115.
Hit the spook.
Yeah, let's do it.
33.5.
33.5. That is not even the biggest one. I think we've had a 39.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure the 39 hit. So let's hope it hits.
Nothing will ever beat my, what was it, Canisius plus 67.5 versus Maryland.
That did not cover.
That did not cover. Yeah,
that is crazy. I forget about that one.
Now, I did hit one that was like plus 52.5. I think it was LaSalle versus Michigan this year. I think they lost by 51.
Okay.
So
I'm a little worried about Penn State. I posted that big parlay today just for shits and giggles. I had a client ask
saw that
to put one of those parlays together, and I was like, fine.
I purposely did not like that tweet, by the way, but I want you to know that I saw it.
I just look, when that happens, I just go see what the minimum odds are. You want to come up? Come on. I just go see what the minimum odds are, and I sit there and I fine tune my lines right to that minimum odds. So like today's boost needed minus 400. So I just took my biggest edges. I went to the alt lines. I dropped it down to minus 400 each. Sorry, my cat has decided that right now is when she wants to sit with me. So I do apologize. Crazy. But yeah, I just lock in the biggest edges and hope that, we get a decent chance at it. Minus 400 means that if we have 11, I would expect 2 of them to lose, maybe 3 of them to lose. But it's looking like Penn State plus like 25 or something is the scary one right now. So let's see how they're doing. We just snuck. Did we get Georgia Southern? Oh, we might have lost on the first one. Oh my God, that's so funny.
Lost by what, 15?
Yeah.
I think it was 14.5.
Well.
That's why you can't tail parlays on the internet, guys.
No, what you're supposed to do is tail the parlays that are on DraftKings site.
How long did it take you to make that ticket too?
Take that.
5 minutes.
I know, you just wasted 5 minutes.
Wow, yeah.
Stupid.
Lost by the hook to start. That's too funny. Everything else is gonna hit now, right? Bro, they were like tied. What happened, Georgia Southern?
Gas.
Basketball's hard.
Ran out of gas.
Literally, you got run out the building. That sucks. I only had like 0.1 on it, but I don't really like losing 0.1 anyway. God damn it. They're all totally going to hit now. I'm so mad. That might feel worse than Siena and OT last night. Not going to lie. Actually,
I saw that. That was brutal.
That's not true. That felt so terrible. I was so mad. I hate overtime sometimes. But all right. We got Samford. They're now down 6. They got to hang in there. Do you want to double dip, Max?
No, but I am going to get in on Rhode Island now as playable again. Plus 1.5 as well.
You see this on my shirt? The little pause.
No, I can't. I don't keep you guys And
you don't? All right, here. Let's see. If we,
I need to zoom in.
Let's see if we can do this because she's being ridiculous. Madison.
Oh, okay. Now I see it. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right. Stupid little cat. There we go. We got our mascot on the show today.
Isn't orange cat behavior a thing? Like, isn't that
her one brain cell?
Yes.
Yeah. She's a very silly kid, but she's very, very snuggly. So what are you gonna do? I'm not gonna tell her.
So orange.
She's so warm. I'm gonna start sweating, guys. That's not good. All right, back to the action. ShotQuality Live BetCast. You got the one-of-a-kind ShotQuality Live Score Center on the screen here. Are they slowing down a little bit here for LIU Mercyhurst next?
I hope so. What did I play?
It's only like that's 4 minutes. They've only scored 7 points each.
I played 165.5. It's down to 162.5, minus 120. So
there you go.
Yeah.
Wagner taking that lead. That's what we like to see. That score trending towards its actual expected score. What about Notre Dame Pittsburgh? I don't think we talked about this one. It's been a minute since anyone hit the button.
I pulled this one up, but it's locked for some reason.
Okay.
That was
It's a good shout. Let's see what I can find.
That was on my monitor.
The cat's gone. I can bring us back in.
I don't know why it's locked. I don't know if something's review or what.
Oh, man, I have no idea either. I am seeing a Notre Dame plus 6.5 line. Are you over on FanDuel? Is that why?
Yeah, I just keep.
DraftKings has 6.5. Yeah, it looks like it's locked over there. But yeah, 6.5 minus 110 for ND is my next play of the day. All right. I mean, look, hopefully you guys been hanging with us the last couple shows, watching my record change from about 500 for the first 17 episodes to now 20 above 500.
Ooh. Look at the ruse. Look at the Kansas City on the screen. Down 38 now.
Look. All we need is a little run. All we need is a couple buckets or maybe like the backups to come in, you know? I don't know. The last 11 minutes of a game that's separated by 38 points when you're getting doubled up is definitely about
anything can happen.
Literally anything could happen. This game could end at 25. This game could end at 55.
Yep.
Truly. All right.
Dartmouth, Columbia. Not Dartmouth, Dartmouth. Dartmouth over 129.5. So
isn't it Dartmouth?
Dartmouth.
Dartmouth. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I'm taking the Dartmouth 129.5. Over.
Oh, you're playing Columbia. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to the Columbia game this Friday with Winnick. So if any of you guys are New Yorkers and you like some college basketball, you want to come say what up, we will be at Levian Fieldhouse. I think it's the Princeton. No, it's who are they playing? I forget who they're playing. They play Princeton on Saturday.
I got it up. Brown.
Oh, that's gonna be a good game. And then they host Princeton the next night. So.
Columbia had a really good non-con. I think they got kind of banged up for conference play. They're 4-6 in the Ivy, and you know how this works too. They only take the top 4 teams, so it's kind of a bummer because if they all got included, you know, if this team gets healthy at the right time, could turn a corner.
That is kind of nuts.
Is the Ivy I mean, I love the top 4. I think Ivy Madness is so much fun. I remember watching Danny Wolf 2 years ago because they rotated. So like it's not always in New York. I wish it was. But maybe who has it this year? Who's hosting?
It's in Ithaca. Is that Cornell? That's Cornell, right?
Yeah. Maybe I'll go up. That'd be cool. I love Ivy Madness. Let me see. Let's see. The Ivy. Who is currently leading the Ivy?
Yale, Harvard, Penn, Cornell.
Okay. And then Columbia and Dartmouth are 1 win behind.
Yeah. The last 2 spots will be competitive. I think Harvard.
Dude, I mean, this is not – I mean, Yale's probably in. Yale is in. Their net rating is obviously well above the pack. You should all but expect this team to make March. But yeah, I mean, Harvard, Penn, Cornell, Columbia, and even Dartmouth, I think, are all still in the running. Princeton's kind of done. Brown's kind of done. But the fun thing is that like the difference between Brown and Columbia, like Columbia is probably going to be favored by like 8 or 9 points, but that's still going to be a good game. And there's still a lot on the line. Like, Brown, they love playing spoiler. This is one of those spoiler conferences.
They did it 2 years ago, right? Or something.
I think so.
Maybe 3 years ago.
Yeah. I mean, the Cornell's offense looks so good. So if they get in, it's definitely very interesting. Because
it was 2 years ago. They won their last 6 games to just barely make it. Then they upset Princeton and then lost to Yale by 1 in the final.
Yeah. I mean,
so they almost did.
That's the thing, though. If Cornell gets in, their offense can get them to the next stage. But obviously, there's so much to desire from their defense, and Columbia's defense might be the worst in the conference, and Brown's offense is probably the worst in the conference. So when Brown has the ball on that Friday night game that I go to, I'm just going to look at my phone. That's a little joke for you guys, but all right, I can't really hear everyone at home laughing. I'm assuming you're all laughing, but
trust me, I'm not.
Oh yeah. No, it's okay. We're here to make bets and lose alternate lines by the hook, not really do anything else. So,
well, if it makes you feel better, Nebraska will probably cover that alt line too. So Penn State.
Yeah, well, if it makes me feel worse, I have both Penn State and GASO against the spread regularly. These are actually just my edges extrapolated into things. So if they're not covering the alts, I'm not having a good Saturday to start. That's okay. I'm having a good season. Wins come and go. You can't really be mad. And if you get mad, you probably get worse at betting. That's my whole hypothesis.
If you get mad, you probably shouldn't be betting. Like if you get actually if you start throwing things,
like a hissy fit.
Hell. If you even like get a little bit more pissy at your girlfriend after you lose some money, you should stop fucking betting. Like if you can't.
No, dude, it just means more. It just means more.
Well, it depends what she do.
That escalated too quickly. Sorry.
I disagree. Look, I think it's not about that though, right? It's about the fact. It's about because if she did something and you deserve to be mad about something, that's fine. But it's if having a bad betting day makes your mood that much worse, you probably need to bet a little less.
Just a wee.
There you go. I don't know. Betting responsibly is the key to actually getting good. And then you can start to learn about how irresponsible you can be with your own finances without letting your human water brain get in the way of actually doing well. Everything I do in betting, I think it's a little bit of a cop-out, but if you find good data, everything I do in betting, the data just tells me what to do. I don't really sit up here and think if I make a bet on this show or if I don't make a bet on this show is because I didn't see that I should have been doing it, right? I didn't catch that Lemoyne was expected to be down 4 and they're down 15. And I didn't go ahead and go and then say, I'm betting on Lemoyne. And everyone at home is like, oh, wow, that's great, Justin. Yeah, we're going to bet on Lemoyne. So the Dolphins currently, I can't pull up a line.
You mean Lemoyne?
Lemoyne. Or you going to be French? Lemoyne?
It's Lemoyne. It's Lemoyne.
Lemoyne.
Tyler Tanner on Vanderbilt just hit the nastiest shot I've ever seen. And really, that's hyperbole because it wasn't that nasty.
I'm so confused. This isn't.
He deserves
Vanderbilt
more
just having problems today?
He does.
Aren't they? Isn't Lemoyne? Are they New York? Is that why
they are? But like, I still have I still pull data from other states. I'm getting some weird number. Every book has a different number here. So something's going on here. I'm actually gonna have to go.
Here, hold on. Let me pull up FanDuel. FanDuel for me is 10.5. So if you got anything around that,
I need to find out. Two moments, please. I will hit the button again to officially celebrate Lemoyne. I thought it was plus 10.5. That sounded about right. So let's see what we can find here. I got 11.5, but I'm paying minus 128. So I'll take it. They're down 12. So we're a little bit hit a 3 and it dropped to 9.5. Okay. I think, it gave me 9.5 max. 9.5 minus 120. It changed on me. I have to reaccept. But all right, that's what I'm in on. I wish I got 11. But again, I don't know. I know the point I'm trying to make, but like obviously still getting 11 before they hit the basket would have been better. But there's only down 12 now instead of 15, so 9 is reasonable, right? So hopefully they get a stop.
Musa, Yale's looking good. Maybe you can get off the 1 and 2 schneid here. Start with a winner.
Shush,
shade, dude.
Shush. Last 3 shows, I texted Justin, and I'm like, where am I in 3-0? And then it's just collapse.
So
So,
it's all right. Guys, I'm happy to put the team on my back. It is what I'm here to do. It's okay. Some seasons it's Moose. Musa had the first half of the year down. Max has actually been.
I ain't done.
I know. Max has actually been a lot better. I know we all know Max.
I told Musa I'm going to catch him by the end of the year.
What's our records?
I can get him up.
We're combined like 195 and 174.
There you go.
That's how I'm choosing to look at it.
That's because you're bringing us down, right? That's
89, 68, 33, and 28. Oh,
Max,
no.
Let's be real. Max, first of all, wasn't here last show for another great episode. He would have probably gotten some wins with me. And he was down like 20.
Oh,
so,
I was probably like 15 games under 500.
No, I think it was pretty close to 20. Dude.
It could have been 17.
Yeah, I think it really was. I don't know if it hit actually 2-0, but I mean, to come back, you brought it back 10 units. I think the show of resiliency and winning from the down spot and trusting it, I think, is a very big deal. So good.
But like I said, combined as a team, we're 195 and like 174. I'm choosing to look at it that way.
That's barely profitable, but hey, look, it's free entertainment. You get to come out here, watch the show with us, hang out, have a good time, make some bets, and probably not lose too much money, which is, I think, a lot better than what a lot of other people.
Even though it is around breaking even as a squad, think about the entertainment value of the 300 some plays through the course months of the season.
It's the third season, and the first 2 were really good, and I'm doing all right, and I'm sure everyone has their favorites and trusts us differently, and maybe they started fading you, Max, and they've lost even more. Like, who knows?
Maybe. Very well could have.
All right. We are almost done with the show. I'm going to go turn this off and go watch this game. I'll tell you right now. Arizona, Houston. It's going to be fun.
Did you play anything? And somebody asked us about Michigan and Duke. Did you play anything in that game?
No. What did the line end up at?
I don't know. I think 2.5.
Okay.
I think it's still there.
I think it opened at like 4.
Yeah, Michigan minus 2.5, total 150.5. I played the under, but
I like that. I think it's a good take. I don't hate Michigan minus the 2.5. I really don't.
It is on a neutral, by the way.
I know.
No, I'm just saying, just in case.
Yeah, I might know
because I may have received a text this morning. How do you not take Duke plus 2.5 at home at Cameron Indoor? I'm like, well, this is how.
Yeah,
it's at DC.
I watched Michigan play this year already once. Preseason game, Madison Square Garden. Double overtime thriller. Absolutely phenomenal game. They're really good. And I'm excited to see how this goes, like with Boozer and how they deal with that talent. But the problem is that they are one of the best teams at protecting the rim in the game. And I just don't know that Duke.
And they do it one-on-one too. Boozer's gonna get one-on-one with these bigs. So
it's gonna look. I think Boozer will get his. I don't think anyone's not letting that happen. Boozer's gonna get his. We will see a great matchup down low against the Twin Towers. But yeah, I still think that you want to take Michigan. It's a team sport. They're a little bit more complete. We saw them in a big spot before. I don't have a bet here. So do not be like, oh man, Justin's betting it. No, I'm not. I'm watching it. I do not bet high major basketball games. I watch them. I will bet them.
I typically don't either, but I do have a couple today. I did.
It's just, well, I mean, you really want to get into it. It's obviously the amount of volume that's on it shapes the line a lot better than when you play in lower volume markets. And that's just the truth. When there's less data, you can find more of an edge.
Listen, I've got like, I think 3 or 4 wagers on the NEC today. I think I might have bet every NEC game.
I think that's how you're supposed to be betting college basketball. I got to play though. Let's go. I'm not going to make a bad joke. I don't think we should make bad jokes on the show, but I'll take Utah Valley minus 2.5.
Oh, never mind. Continue.
How about the whack is awesome with Grand Canyon, Seattle leaving. There's only 7 teams, so they all play each other 3 times in the regular season.
That's ridiculous. And then I got another one. I have to get in on the under train here. Musa, I don't know if you're going to join me with this, but look at Old Dominion, guys. Actually, I'm not going to do the under. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm doing Southern Miss. I'll take the plus. Are we ahead of some of these aggregators? It's so funny.
I'm seeing 4.5.
I have 5.5 now on DraftKings. Plus 5.5 minus 115. So we'll go lock that. But like usually it's us who's the problem, right? That says 22-16 on action, and they're a minute behind. So, hey, we're not the most delayed feed out there today. That's great.
Wow. Hang the banner there. What an accomplishment. Not the most delayed.
Anything is possible. All right. I've never done that, so I don't think I'll ever do it again. That didn't feel right.
Yeah, the people that live above you are like, what is wrong with this?
I live on the top floor.
Oh,
so.
Humble brag. The people below you then.
Yeah, well, also humble brag, I live in a solid concrete building, and I can't hear anything that any neighbor ever does. And they literally, if there's a fire in my building, I probably wouldn't even be asked to evacuate.
Oh, I mean, we can hear the sirens. You would hear the sirens.
Oh, the sirens. Yeah. I can literally, dude, I can hear.
But by then it'd be too late.
I can hear the street 10 stories below better than I can hear any neighbor. It's crazy. I whatever. You get used to it. Sleep through them like a baby. All right. Well, we can chalk up my first loss of the day. UMKC is definitely not fucking hitting.
Oh my.
They're down 39. Well, actually, they're only 2 buckets off, guys. Like we have 33 and a half.
Anything can happen in a dead game.
Anything can happen in those last 4 minutes. They could put the walk-ons in, and UMKC could say, you know what, we just need 60 points, and this thing ends 93-60. That's all I need.
Oh, man. What a game.
I love it. Look, it's not dead. It's not dead yet. That's the craziest part about it. It looks like you're doing okay. LIU Mercyhurst, that was like 90 points at the half, and they've maybe put up 40 points. 38. So you're doing all right there.
Is the total, so I'm actually not looking great.
What? Oh, why?
65.
He's being dramatic.
164.5. It just came down.
See?
Okay.
Yeah, so your inclination was correct.
They're hot. Wow. All right. Okay. I guess they heated up a little bit. All right. Look, doing math is one thing. Making the lines, understanding that they expect free throws. I'm not a live price maker. I just put the bets in. This is the least like my pre-game process where I do price games. This is not pricing. This is just expecting shot quality to be correct. And guess what? It has been consistently crazy enough. We didn't take anything in those early games. So nothing's really coming to a close that we could celebrate yet. Navy kept on running on Army. Dartmouth, Columbia, we got Musa and I both have a play.
You're still showing the Sharks.
Well, I'm here now. I got Columbia minus 3.5. Moose has the over. He needs 130 points there.
Looking good.
Xavier Butler. And you wanna go crazy and take Butler to win this? We should have gotten
Xavier came back. Wow.
Yeah. Clearly.
So
Big East tournament's gonna be fun.
Taking a bet with 1 minute left.
Do you typically go to the Big East tournament or no?
I go to I try to catch like a good St. John's game.
He tries to catch the good St. John's game.
I mean, look, I'm not. The problem is that it's a very overpriced.
Well, that and there's just so many games going on too at the same. Like I want to watch them all. Like I don't want to just get.
Again, that's why I'll go in like the first or second round, so I'm not missing anything huge. But that's part of the fun, I think the fun of it's being at the game and trying to keep up with a million games and looking at a score and be like, what the hell? How did that team just lose? And then you got to look up because a big three goes, like there's something so much fun about it, and like kind of getting frazzled by how much college basketball you're absorbing. So I'll definitely be out there for a game or two. I definitely will not be at a Connecticut game. That's the problem, is that it's just so in demand. And my personal belief is that college basketball tickets shouldn't be expensive. So
do you see the tickets for Duke, Michigan today are like 10 times the price of a Wizards ticket?
Well, yeah.
I know. I just laugh.
I'd go to Wizards games. I think it'd be fun. I like stuff like that. Did you? Oh my God! I saw a meme the other day, and it's like someone pretending they woke up from a coma, and they're like a big Anthony Davis fan, and it's like supposed to be in a Harry Potter world, and he goes, "Hagrid, what's happened to Anthony Davis? He's a wizard, Harry."
Look at Justin. Justin, that's actually pretty good. I like it.
It was delivered much better on the
reference.
TikTok, I will say, but it had me. I watched it like 5 times.
I don't like the NBA, but I love NBA Twitter, like stuff like that. That's good,
dude. I mean, the whole Kevin Durant thing with the burners getting found out and not tweeting
Game
for
of
now
Thrones,
6 days.
Have you seen the Westeros Central one, the Game of Thrones
Twitter
account that just popped up?
Yeah. I know who's running that account. I think. Pretty funny. We should do. I was like, I feel like that's such an easy win. Like you could just go make a college basketball version of that and just rack up views.
Yeah,
easy. You want to make some money on Twitter?
I don't know. The problem is the players just aren't as well net. Like you have a small, like a
you're right. You probably have a better chance doing it with like baseball.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's another show that you could do that with like that. But yeah, I was trying to think like what other show was that culturally relevant that everyone would understand the jokes.
24 back in the day.
Sure. Yeah. Kiefer Sutherland guy, Moose.
Dude, it used to scare me. Like the show, like bombs going off and like domestic terrorism. That was a wee child.
Oh, that was good. That's funny. This isn't gonna last. We got to get out of here. It's 3:35.
I played Air Force today, Justin. I know how. I know you know my stance on teams like this, but whenever a team fires their coach, it's an auto play. It doesn't matter the sport. Any sport, I will play.
Yeah. It's a good spot.
I mean, look at Tang, the Kansas State.
I took the money line that game. I did also take. I think I parlayed that with like Purdue that night against Michigan, and for Miami, Ohio to lose to UMass, and so I only hit 2. One of the 3 you said I'd get 2. I remember in the chat, but that was
Clip
fun.
that chat.
Clip that.
Butler might have been the move, dude. You might have been right, even with a minute left. Just take Butler to win. I mean, they're up 3. Some free throws.
Hey, I don't know. That wouldn't have been very backed by data, but we got some good plays in today. Of course. What was that, Musi?
It would have been cool.
Would have been cool. Always would have been cool. Stanford's winning. Penn State's going to be right there. I swear to God, if that 11-leg parlay gets hooked on the first play and everyone else hits, I don't know. What do I have to do if that happens, Max?
I mean, they're minus 300 legs. Like, there's not an unreasonable chance.
Of course. Like, you're supposed to lose 1 or 2. That's why it's still 12-1 when you put 11 of them together. And that's why DraftKings doesn't let you do them on heavier odds. You know, they know what they're doing.
Don't be that, oh, dude, my parlay lost by 1 leg. Oh, my God. Are you kidding me, bro?
I think it's a little different when your parlay loses by the hook on the first leg and the rest of them fall in line. That's called cruelty. All right. I don't want that. At this point now, I want another one to go down in flames so that I feel better. You know, I think that's the parlayer's curse. You lose 1 leg and you're like, that I'd better lose a fucking second leg, you know? Like that's
no, that's like it's like when you bet a team minus like a big number and they're losing outright. You're like, all right, if you're not going to cover, you better lose this.
Get out of here. Right? Yeah. You guys better lose too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the gambling brain, baby.
Hey, you know, and that's why I say, like, you got to do your best to get out of that. You don't want to think that way, or you can think that way, but you definitely don't want to act with your money. By any means. So, look, we're going to take a loss on UMKC. Maybe we're due for a little regression here ourselves. Again, sometimes you fly a little close to the sun. Sometimes you have a little too much fun, but we're still keeping with everything the way it always is. The strategy doesn't change. The truth of the matter doesn't change. That ShotQuality BetCast is just essentially a big experiment. We sit here, we trust the data, we take the plays that Shot Quality says should be valuable, and we try to go on plus 20 unit runs over 4 episodes. So guys, thanks for coming by. And thanks for watching another great episode of Shot Quality Live BetCast presented by Novig. We'll be back for a nice Wednesday, normal time, Wednesday, 7:45 p.m. Catch the boys doing it as they always do, using the data, scrolling and rolling. And hey, I think someone said a drinking game might be coming around. Max missed that last time, but we might have to talk about that one in March. Thanks for watching. For the whole Shot Quality team, for Justin, Max, and Moose, we'll catch you next time.